Um, the article I decided to read was the one about perception of the first year college students. The question, the research question is, what are the perceptions of college academics and academic rigor among first year students? The essay was about um first year students and how they feel about college and um what determines those perceptions as far as like social media, um what they hear about the colleges before they go, their parents being college students as well plays a role, um friendships, making friends, and all the other stuff plays roles. Being able to make friends and being social plays roles. Um, yeah. Um, what do you think of the conclusions? I feel like um, I'm not good at this. I'd much rather be talking to somebody. The conclusions, the argument findings. I feel like they were pretty accurate. Um, some notes that I wrote down was students thought that college would be harder than it actually was. I figured that I kind of identified with those students. Colleges where students can experiment with various roles, values, and identity image before constructing a stable sense of identity. I feel like that is very true. Um, Kids do find themselves. I mean, you learn a lot about yourself in high school, but you do find more of who you are and your identity when you get to college or around college age. Negative experiences within the university may cause students to lessen their commitment or leave the school altogether. I feel like that was a good finding. Um, Negative experiences, I feel like anywhere will make you not want to be there, will make you want to leave the situation. So it is important to have positive experiences. Um, Intervention in students' perceptions of academic rigor can be critical to their success in first years. I do feel like that's very true. Just checking in with students to make sure that everything is going okay, and um, trying to alleviate as much stress as possible with first year students, because it is like a big difference from high school and it's a big change. You don't have mom and dad down your back making sure that you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. So those interventions and check-ins are very important. Positive faculty interaction is important. That is very, very true, because if you don't get along with your teachers, or if you feel like you're not being heard or something like that, that would definitely lower your self-esteem for one in those classrooms. So it'll make it harder for you to even give your all. Um, Friendships and social bonds have been the greatest impact towards positive adjustments, and I feel like that is definitely true. You're more prone to want to stay somewhere that your friends are, and if you have the right friends that are doing the right things, then 9 times out of 10 you're gonna follow suit and also do the right things. So friendships do matter. Positive bonds are very important. Um, the media making social aspects look more. Social activities look more important than the actual academic activities. Could be very hindering to first year students' perceptions, because it also talked about how school can be perceived as being a place to party or be more social or drink or indulge in different drugs and try different stuff, um based off of like what we see on TV and how the media portrays like college to be. I think a lot of students kind of fall into that as well, especially being in a university where you are living on dorms and stuff like that. Like, it's much easier to get lost in the party aspect of college. So I definitely agree with that. That media makes it look like that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, it's more important to do the social than it is to do the academics. Higher drinking rates, that also ties into media portraying that college is where everybody gets drunk and have fun and do drugs. And yeah, so that does play a huge role in that. What do you think the overlooks and fails were? I feel like some of the research that was conducted as far as the geographics of it, it's 84% white, 20 and 70. It was 84% white people, and that was a big percentage of the 52 students that they questioned or analyzed. 26 were male, 26 were female, and then 73% had parents with degrees. I think that they could have evened that out a little bit more. Maybe found a higher percentage of other nationalities to kind of get a more rounded result. The genders, they were spot on, 26 and 26. That was perfect. And then parents having degrees, 73%. I feel like that's kind of high. Like, I feel like they could have found some other students who parents may not have had degrees, and maybe their perception would be different. I don't know. 17% thought that it would be harder. Perceived that college would be harder. 60% perceived that it would be less difficult, and 23% perceived that it was neither hard or difficult. The only thing I see wrong that I would adjust in those findings is probably doing the analysis closer to the end of the semester so that they can get a full feel of like tests, exams, finals, get their grades and stuff like that, and then they can have more of a perception of whether it's hard, easy, or neither. Yeah, so that is all I have. Thank you very much.